Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create render tree in Photoshop. And also, we will dive deeper into creating paths using render tree, adjusting of opacity, and applying Gaussian blur. Let's get started! So here in our document, I prepare here images of this cup. And yes, this is what I choose where we are going to apply the render tree. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to create paths. So to do that, going on to the toolbar, let's go and find this icon. This is the pen tool, or you can just press P for the shortcut key. Then we're going to create a new layer for the rendered tree. So going on here at the right bottom of the screen, yes, this one. Click on this, create a new layer. Let's name this layer as tree. There you go. Now let's create a path where the tree will be applied. Okay, so I'll start creating a path here. So let's just click a point here. There you go. That's the first path. And then we're going to create line paths from where the branch or the trunk of the tree. So I'm going to click and drag to create curves line like this. So that means if this curve, well, the trunk or the branch will be like a curve. So that's how it goes. And let's create another path over here. Yeah, something like this. Make sure that you're selecting on the tree layer. Then let's go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to render, and choose on tree. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Then this tree window will appear. So let's go first on the basics. So you can see here base tree type. So if I click this arrow down here, there are different kinds of trees that we may apply. So you can see there's a specific name of a tree that we want. So there are oak tree, redwood. It's just an example. All right, but yes, in our case, I want to use this one, Populus nigra. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, there you go. Look at that. From the where we just created the path, it follows the direction. See? Okay, and then here are settings here. So we can adjust the light direction. Okay, so let's go here and try to check where's the light coming from. So yes, it's coming on the right side. So from the light direction, okay, I'm going to set this one to increase the amount. Okay, because if I decrease the amount of it, well, or the lighting is on the left side, right? Okay, so let's give that amount of 160. All right, that's better. And you can see the shadows there behind. Then for the leaves amount, you can decrease, right, or increase. So of course, if it's springtime, well, you can use this low amount of percent on leaves amount. See? Okay, but yeah, it's up to you. So yes, 60 is good for me. Then for the leaf size, you can also increase that if you want a bigger leaves. So in our case, yeah, let's set this one to 170. That's fine. And it also says here the branches height. Okay. So how does this work? So if I start increasing this one, you can see the branch height. Okay. So a while ago when it was on here on the 70%, well, the leaves are lower. All right. So let's increase this one to your desired amount. Okay, so 150 is good for me. And for the branch thickness, yes, if you want a thinner branch, that's it, thinner. All right, let's increase this one because I want a thicker one. So 175 is good. Okay, then for the leaves here, you can choose a type of leaves. So click this one here, and you can see there are different leaves that we may use. Okay, but if it's a specific tree, well, of course, don't change this one, right? You can also randomize the shape, okay? You can also untick that and try to play around with the arrangement for the ones that you like. So let's say I'll be setting this one to 92.1, okay? So anything works well. It's up to you which kind of tree you want. Then, of course, when you're done, you can now go here and select OK. And once I did that, you can see now we already have rendered tree. But even though it's just a rendered tree, well, we have to create shadows of it. So now for the shadows, I'm going to create a duplicate layer of this tree layer in the layers panel. So click on that layer, press Control or Command plus J. There you go. And click this copy down here. And let's name this one as shadow. There you go. All right. And then from this, I'm going to hide the shadow first because I just noticed here on the tree layer that we have to cut something here to create something like a manipulation that this tree is inside this cup. Okay. By the way, for the path, you can already remove that by pressing backspace. There you go. So once I press backspace, you can see the paths are gone. Go to the toolbar and get the lasso tool. And then I'm going to create a selection here, right? This one. Something like that. And then press backspace. Okay. Press Control or Command plus D to deselect. All right, now that looks better. It's something like this tree is already inside this cup. Now let's bring back the shadow. Okay, it's this one. So I'm going to press Control, hold it, and click on the layer on the thumbnail of these shadows. Then I'm going to fill this one with black. So press D for the default. Over here in the foreground color, you can see it's already black. Then press Alt, then backspace. Okay, so once I did that, this shadow layer turns to black. Then let's deselect, press Control or Command plus D. Click on the shadow layer, press Control or Command plus D for the transformation command. And let's bring this tree something like this. You can also right click on it and select distort. Okay. So we can move it like this. All right, this one is better. Hit enter. We're going to do masking here. So on the background layer, click that. And we're going to create a selection on the cup. Let's go to the toolbar and get the object selection tool. Okay, let's bring the mouse cursor here. There you go. Now we already have this selection on the cup. Go again on the shadows layer and then click on this, add layer mask. There you go. Now remove that one. And also here, we have to start masking this one. So on the shadows layer, click on the layer mask thumbnail, press B for the brush tool. For the options panel, I'm going to set the opacity to 100%. For the brush, we're going to make use of a soft round brush. Make sure that your foreground color is black. Then I'll start masking this excess shadow here outside the cup. Now we already have this shadow. Okay. So now we're going to click on that shadow layer and lower the opacity. So go up here, click this one, and decrease the opacity into your desired amount. Okay. So we're going to match the shadow of the cup here. Right. Make sure that they're the same. So 50 is fine. Then let's add a Gaussian blur here. Go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to blur, and choose Gaussian blur. Well, for the blur, I'm just going to set this one just to amount of 1 pixels. Then let's bring back the tree. And there you have it. Now that looks, even though it's rendered, yeah, it looks realistic for the reason that it has shadows. And there you have it. And that is how to create rendered tree in Photoshop.